Yo, what up? About to do some live backtest. I haven't done this in a little bit. Let's get right to it. Let's see, 2024, week 2, month 6. So June 2024, what was it, week 2? Bang. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we have a daily bullish for value gap on ES and NQ. ES is inside of CE of the daily gap. Kind of want to see just maybe some remanipulation of this level. And then see prices higher. I mean, it's actually perfect. I don't really see anything else that catches my eye. I mean, we're inside of a big 4-hour. We have liquidity up here. We're generating buy side here. We are inside of this 1-hour bearish, but we're at all-time highs, guys. Come on. Where is this? Okay, 1 minute. Go on the 1 minute chart, actually. Why don't I do that? Okay, so right now we're getting the framework of 9:30 opening and generating liquidity. Okay, so we're opening, generating liquidity here at some of our buy side. Now I want to see us push lower. Which is exactly what we're getting. Now we have a bullish SMT with our new 15-minute candle. Let me get my this is pretty bad. Oh. One 15-minute PO3 body. We'll just go blue. This body will go brown or black. Border that. Wick that. Sure. Cool. Okay. So right now we're generating even more liquidity, which is exactly what I want to see. We have a bullish SMT here, following a. We don't get an inversion. The only inversion we have is 30 seconds. Okay, we have a 30-second inversion here. Is this what I want to see? Okay, we have a bullish SMT with this low. Put up higher, respecting this bullish 5-minute and 15-minute. This 15-minute rejection is kind of my worst friend right now. I think I'd be more comfortable getting true manipulation. That's kind of what I preach all the time. So I don't really like the fact that ES is fucking around on the 1 minute. This is a really clean 30-second though. And it ended up getting stopped out. So now we have a stop hunt. Okay. Internal bullish SMT with ES. Following. That's not an inversion. And there's no inversion to the upside here. We do have this 2-minute IFVG up here, but I kind of just want to see how we reacted to these two 15-minute gaps before 10 o'clock. Do we have any news? We don't. Perfect. But I swear the past 2 times I've done a backtesting video, there's ridiculous amount of news. CPI. Of course I get a CPI week. Huh. Cool. It's actually good. Okay, so we're really rejecting out of this 15-minute, telling me that price wants to rebalance a little bit more, maybe sweeping this level. Maybe short-term bearish here, I'm not sure. So big. Big SMTs, big ups. Relative equal highs here. Now we have a bullish SMT, or a bearish SMT with a really, really strong inversion. It's a very healthy inversion. It's a 3-minute A. So I always take the highest time from inversion. So right now, this 3-minute is closing this second. Looking to maybe get an open high, low close here. We do have some generated liquidity down here with relative equal lows to the downside. The only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm taking shorts inside of a daily bullish and we're in all-time high conditions. So, like, is this high probability? It could be, given the current scenario. You know, we're respecting this 15-minute bearish. We've been wicking it. We do have really nice draws higher, but I mean, just looks like we need a rebalance to this level. We're disrespecting bullish here on the 15 on the 1 hour, and respecting bearish. So I actually like this 3 minute. I'm gonna be real. We also have a bearish SMT as well, as I said. Got the inversion on there. I think I'm just gonna target it. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. This is a pretty good setup. Stop loss at the SMT. Probably just take it to there, I'd say. We'll just take it to this low. Three-minute IFVG. Respecting and holding this 15-minute bearish. We have a bearish SMT inside of a high time frame PDA. Nice low resistance generating lower. Disrespecting bullish on the higher, disrespecting bullish on the higher time frame with some nice trend line down here. Seems pretty obvious. I'm gonna go break even. I don't know. I should actually probably figure out a break even. I'll go break even at this SMT. I don't see a reason for price to come down and take these without taking all of them. So. Where's ES in this scenario? Oh. Okay. Cool. So we just got ripped out of here. It looks like 10:15 opened up and remanipulated. And personally, I think this is a really good trade. You know, we got a 3-minute IFVG, very healthy. Bearish SMT inside of a higher time frame PDA. Obviously, the big deal breaker here is the fact that we are at all-time highs, or in all-time high conditions. So typically the higher time frame has low resistance liquidity leading up to this hourly, right? So it's just right now the narrative is telling me bearish. You know, it looks like we're bearish down to this daily intermediate term low, which is high resistance, but our stop loss is high resistance as well. In this case, we did just get burned. But I really do think that we are going to be going down to this level here soon. 100%. So I'm gonna take another good check at this. So now we have reswept everything. For some reason. I honestly just think 315 wanted to or 1015 wanted to just remanipulate. Huh. Okay. Stop hunt. Yeah, so. Huh. 1030. We took a lot of the low time frame liquidity inside of this hourly. Swept the hourly intermediate term high. Got a pretty healthy 2-minute. I don't like that rejection. And we're still inside of this 2-minute, respecting it. So this 3-minute would have got burned if you did take this 3-minute. Just looks bullish right now, folks, to be honest. Caught long out of here would be pretty cool. But I personally think that trade was a good trade. I would have taken that any day of the week. Here, there's really fuck all to see. We're kind of just accumulating in this 1 hour bearish now. But, oops. Yeah. And we just pumped. So, trade ended up taking today based off of a resweep of 50-minute intermediate term low, or intermediate term high. Got a really clean 3-minute IFVG. In this case, we inversed all the gaps in that leg with that 3-minute. Pretty clear draws below. We had an SMT inside of a high time frame PDA. Even though we're at all-time highs, I think, you know, we were showing signs that we were respecting bearish and disrespecting bullish in that time. And, you know, my job is to worry about what price is doing for the day and not just in general. So I really like that trade. I will take that 10 out of 10 times. So we'll go on to the next day. Back on the handy dandy daily chart. Do we have any news today? We do not. And tomorrow is a very, very news-packed day. Typically, no news Mondays and Tuesdays before these events tend to not deliver. It's kind of probably why that setup didn't really want to deliver down. But again, never know. Whoa, what the fuck? We back? Perfect. Okay, on NQ, we don't really have any 4-hour gaps to work off of. We do have this massive 1-hour bullish. We did just sweep this 1-hour intermediate term low with a unmitigated hourly above. Okay, so this, whoa, this is starting to look like barbecue chicken. I won't lie. It's gonna be really, really cool. Perfect. So right now we're in perfect correlation with the S as well. Same kind of thing happening. We inside of a 1-hour bullish. On NQ we're respecting CE perfectly, and on ES we're kind of, oh, we are on ES as well if we count the big gap. So that's what I really like. Personally, I think we got our manipulation, you know, last night. Overnight, accumulate, Asia to London, or London session manipulates, and New York session distribute. So I'm ready to fucking open low and then enter long, to be honest. Looking to catch something pretty clean here. This is pretty straightforward daily buys today. Let's open low, shall we? Okay, or we'll go higher too. I guess that's fine. Personally, nothing I really want to see here now, other than maybe us respecting this 15-minute. Or disrespecting it, I mean. Okay, and we're respecting it really, really good. Maybe showing me that we want to see prices lower. Beautiful rejection off the 1-hour. This is weird. I don't really want to short this shit, though. I'm going to be quite frank. We swept a low inside of a higher time frame PDA. Technically, this low should be protected, so I'm not shorting. This is kind of what I want to see, though, in terms of longs. We're generating a little bit of liquidity, even though we did take the hourly. I'm perfectly okay with us, you know, what we're doing on ES. Holy fuck. So ES is gunning. We don't have anything to kind of work off of. Can maybe sweep 930 low since the price is higher, but which is what we just did. There's 930 right here. Yeah, so that is not a protected low. I was low-key thinking about taking shorts here, like I said, but I don't want to fucking short that. Someday. Okay, so we swept the again. Like, this just screams bearish to me. Like, if we weren't at all-time highs, this is so bearish. That's all I want to see is just bear. Right now, ES is the leading asset, at least going down. We have a bullish SMT here. Look at this 30-second. It's going right into a 1 minute though. How's ES reacting off of this? Yes, I am. Fix it. Okay. Okay, cool. We got a resweep, which is a stop hunt. Check the 1 minute, and we have a bullish SMT with it. Okay, so this is personally my bread and butter. I don't care about this internal high. This is going into my pocket. No, but seriously though, we take the highest time frame inversion of the manipulation lag. This is too obvious. Even though it takes your quote-unquote break even. Ooh, it's inside of a 5 minute too though. That's a new problem. So that is a problem. I'm actually not taking this now. Take everything back. We don't have news, eh? Yeah. So we'll use this 5 minutes as our condition at least. Okay, so this is a great sign. Now, we missed the move. Just kidding. We can take 5 minute or any type of cont long in this scenario would be really nice. Okay, so we opened up a 5 minute. Delete that. It's a 1 hour. Do we open up a 15 minute? We do not. Okay. New 15 minute candle opening now. We expect it to manipulate down. Or I'm hoping it manipulates down. But this PA is honestly hard to read. 2024 has been like my best friend in terms of backtesting, usually. But this week is pretty hard to read. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking, but we don't really have a clear, tell. Now we're at 10:30 now. We took our buy side liquidity inside of a 15 minute and hourly. I don't really want to see much else. This was what I wanted to catch, and this 1 minute would have been super nice if this didn't happen. This would have been A plus, A plus, A plus, A plus. I was gonna take it, but we're inside of a 5 minute bearish, which threatens your stop loss. Even though it's a bullish SMT, your bullish SMT isn't really inside of anything other than, if we had a bullish SMT with the daily intermediate term low, I wouldn't give a fuck about that little 5 minute, to be honest, because but this is a little different story. But honestly, not a terrible day of price action. Definitely some opportunity, but not really what I wanted to see. So flat on the day. Okay, so now obviously we had CPI this morning, and we have FOMC at 2. Okay, so personally, from what I've backtested, and just from what I know, forward testing and whatnot, this is not what you want to be taking part in. The AM session after or before FOMC, I think it'd be a different story with CPI data news above, or CPI data highs above, holy. But yeah, oops, didn't mean to open up trading view. Okay, what do we have here? We have massive 15 minute gap, massive nothing else, to be honest. I want these data highs to get hit personally, but we have a bullish or a bearish SMT at them. This doesn't really affect my decision. I think we're going up to data highs for sure. This is actually funny. I've actually backtested a similar scenario with CPI, where if we take it on one asset and have an SMT, if the other asset doesn't have a strong reaction off it, like here you see we took it and we're kind of just accumulating at that level, NQ is coming for that level. Okay, so I'm looking for any type of pullback whatsoever on NQ to then trade to our data highs, and that is what you want to see. We get a 30-second IFVG. Okay, so this, you enter long. Okay, a bullish SMT. Okay, TP, CPI, data highs. Okay, we're gonna go break even up here. Am I 100% certain that this is gonna hit? No, but am I 99? Yes. Let's go, shall we? Okay, so trading after CPI could be the easiest thing that you will ever do as a day trader. Okay, do you understand exactly what I said? We didn't do fuck all other than we got a little Judas swing, bullish SMT, 30-second IFVG. It is the most obvious target that you will ever deal with in day trading. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm not going to trade this AM session because usually it's complete dog shit. So I'm going to go to PM. Oh fuck, I missed it. Or no, just PM open now. We've literally just been accumulating above these data highs. I don't like to trade FOMC, to be honest, but I guess it's valuable for this session. This session is jam-packed. We got all-time high territory, fucking CPI, FOMC. A lot of knowledge here. Okay. I don't even know what 1 hour bullish. I don't see us coming down to this one, but it's possible. FOMC gets pretty weird. Now we're just generating buy-side liquidity to our true target being all-time highs. This gives us the framework of 2 o'clock or open, generating liquidity while coming down to manipulate some sort of key level to then actually see prices higher. Right now, I don't really see anything significant. I want to see price come down and maybe hit open low before getting our move up. I'm gonna be real. I'm not trading this shit. Look at this. I'm not. I'm just not gonna. Even though this is back testing, it's just I've seen enough, bro. We got a little 1 minute here, which traded into absolutely nothing. No 5 minute fair value gaps. That's not even a 5 minute fair value gap. I don't like it. We're gonna go to the next day, and I'm sure you guys are okay with that. News. Okay, we had PPI. Cool. Nice. I love me some CPI and PPI. I sound like BLP kosher there for a sec. Data. Data. And same thing goes for NQ. Whoa. ES, I mean, not NQ. Alright. So now, we have data highs above and data highs below. I mean, pretty straightforward. Look for maybe one of them to get hit to then take us to the other, or vice versa. Okay? So this is seek and destroy at its prime. Yeah, we've inversed this 1 hour. Data high is also all-time high, so typically I'd want to see us come down, take data low, to then see prices higher. Whoa. Did ES... Bro. Damn. It looks like ES made equal lows with data highs. Or data lows, I mean. Remanipulation would be super cool. Perfect. So now we have a bullish SMT here. Yeah, data high should get hit. Like, truly. But... there's clear draws on both sides of the court. So 30-second IFVG. Pretty straightforward. I think I'm going to take this. Oops. Not on ES. The fuck are you? 30-second IFVG. Targeting data highs. Very straightforward. I mean, when you have data highs as a target, your overall everything else doesn't have to be so perfect, just because it is the clearest target that you will ever need. I'm going to go break even at this internal. Price should flush right to it. We are new 15-minute candle as well, so I do. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. It's definitely over. Not even kidding though. These are trades that I would take, like 100%. There's no reason. Well, there's a reason for price to come down to take data lows, truly, but it's not really that important, I don't think. It is important. So we're just kind of generating so much buy-side liquidity right now, and Q just needs to take data lows. After failing to distribute off of that 30-second, even though it is a 30-second, I'm convinced price is just trapped in this range until we break. Okay, thank you. This is what I want to see, boys. This is exactly it. Okay. Maybe this low is what we're gunning for. We took it, perfect, and now we're inside of a 30-minute bullish. Let's go take data highs. Huh. Wow. This is not something I expected at all, to be honest. Brother. Oh my gosh. ES took data highs and gave a good reaction away from it. This is literally exactly what I was talking about. I thought this was, I marked it out on the 5 minute. I'm such a cornball. Oh my gosh. I'm such an idiot. That is, oh my gosh. I'm such an idiot. What the fuck? Anyways, so, fuck me. I wouldn't have taken that long if ES already took data highs. That's fucking terrible. Whatever. The win rate doesn't really matter for backtesting, to be honest. It's just to show you how I trade. But in reality, that would have been a really good setup. It would have been just like the fucking first data high I showed you, or the first trade, 2 data highs. But we already took it, so that was completely my fault. Hopefully I learned my lesson. I don't make that mistake in the live markets. But right now, we're kind of just pumping lower. Maybe hunting discount of the current dealing range, which we are in and gunning through. We're creating an unmitigated 15-minute gap right here. Could be a potential POI for a price to tap into before seeing either prices lower or going back up to all-time highs. So in this case, it looks like we have a little bit of a stop hunt with a bullish SMT and a 1-minute IFVG inside of a 2-minute and a 3-minute and a 4-minute. Holy jeez. In this case, I'm taking a 2-minute, to be honest. 1030s right there. I don't know if I'll take this. It seems more of a, like, it comes across as a pattern trade, but when you look at it, I mean, we're inside of a 30-minute bullish. Okay, discount of the current dealing range. All bearish objectives seem to have been met today. I mean, do we really want to come down and sweep this 4-hour intermediate term low? No. No, and we're inside of a 4-hour bullish as well. Discount of the dealing range. Longs out of here seem extremely obvious. It's 3 minutes closing as well, so yeah, I'm taking this long. Targeting the, we'll go break even at the 15-minute and then just target a 1-to-1. Someday, someday. I think I have 2 things drawn there. I do. Okay. Just targeting a little 1-to-1 here. Break even at the 15-minute. How's ES looking? We're inside of a 2-minute. Ugh, I don't like that. But again, both assets. Fuck, we didn't get true manipulation here. Now that I'm looking at that. Oh, never mind. That's this low. I'm an idiot. Okay, 2-minute IFVG. Let's take this one home, shall we? New 15-minute candle opening now. Oh, fuck. Not inside of a 5-minute, or is that a little 5-minute? It is. It's a little baby 5-minute. That's okay. There's a 5-minute, it should go to the 15-minute. Yes, it's not there yet either. Holy fuck, fellas. I don't have high hopes for this. Looks like we're gonna remanipulate. Like, fuck me. It's 11 o'clock now. This is really weird. We have an SMT with our stop loss. With strong momentum up, I'm holding this shit. I don't really like being in trades after 11, at least now, because price literally dies out. But I don't know. thinking about going break even here, but I got saved by 5-minute bullish is protecting now. This is pretty whack, boys. I think once I'm gonna just pull my stop to break even now. No, that's a bit shit. I'm gonna drag it though to the SMT. No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it there. I fucking hate being in accumulation and being in trades for a fucking hour. Go, 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 go. Alright, so that's our true break even there. Just flush to a 1-to-1, shall we? Okay, now we're inside. ES is making equal highs. Just go, man. If we're in this at 12, I'm taking it. Yeah, boys. This is I would have closed my position by now. Like, truthfully. This is fucking horrendous. What am I looking at here? Close 100%. Fuck you. And look at that. Would have went break even. Or would have got break even. I held that way longer than I would have. Honestly, I probably would have pulled out. If I'm going to be truthful, I would have pulled my stop loss to here. Went for a 1-to-1. And then set my TP there. Just so it's like, it's not negative hour. Because I pulled my stop up. But, you know, it would have smacked full TP. But, you know, that's something that I've been trying to do. Being a little bit more strict and managing my positions a little bit better. Anyways, that was fucking horrendous. That's it for this day. We're basically into fucking Friday for how long we've been in that fucking trade. Now, what do we have? We have 10 a.m. news, Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index. Haven't seen this news in a while. Okay, so right now, we have a bullish SMT inside of our 4-hour bullish with a 4-hour intermediate term low, and it is also a nope, it's not a 1 hour, it's a 4-hour. Inside of this 1 hour bearish, market open, I kind of want to see generating a lot of low resistance over, or we're accumulating pretty much like crazy. I would love to see price open lower to potentially mitigate all this intermediate term lows and okay. I mean, I'm bullish to be honest, but let's use this 1 hour as our condition to see prices higher or lower. If we respect this 1 hour and CE of this range, then I could potentially see prices coming down to range low, because we did get a little bit of AMD here, accumulation, manipulation. But we're not really strict through this 1 hour, and we might disrespect this 15-minute bullish or bearish. Yeah. A condition inside of a condition, we'd say. Yeah, so we're just gunning right now. So now we have news. Instantly comes down. I'm extremely bullish here now, looking for maybe a cont long out of this 15-minute bullish, which happens to be a 15-minute BPR. Very good PDA. On ES, we've already mitigated that 15-minute. So I want to see some true manipulation here, to be honest. We get our 1-minute inversion here, but I think we're going to get a stop hunt, to be honest. That is exactly what we get. Mitigated the 15, hardly, but something. There is a 30-second IFVG here. That's way better. this is something I would really like to take. We generated liquidity. Okay, we have a stop hunt. We have mitigation, true manipulation of this 15-minute bullish after we inverse the 1-hour bearish. Just targeting 10 a.m. This is A plus for me. Really like this. Okay, so we have true manipulation here. No bullish SMT. We do have a stop hunt after this 1-minute IFVG, which is really nice. Get the manipulation, strong inversion, easy break-even point to deal with. And I'm expecting price to just flush 2TP for the 1.5 RR. Let's take a look on the S. And that's our break-even point right there. ES is inside of a 5-minute. I don't think that threatens me. No. Okay, so this has been a pretty weird backtesting session, to be completely honest. There's been a fuck up on my end, but again, it's not important. This is the true kind of, it's a very realistic session. This personally is probably a setup that I want to see every single day. You know, if I saw this every day, I'd be fucking rich. This is A+. Okay, I'm going to go through it a little bit just so everybody understands. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably understand why this is A+. But right now we have a bullish SMT inside of a 4-hour bullish gap. Okay, so we have an SMT with a 4-hour intermediate term low with great rejection out of it. Okay, so this morning I said, okay, I want to use this 1-hour fair value gap as my condition. Okay, so meaning if we respect this 4-hour or this 1-hour bearish, I want to see us remanipulate this level. Okay, I want to see the range low. If we disrespect it, I can imagine we reach the range high. Okay. So after we get that, I'm waiting for our 15-minute fair value gap to open, which it does. Our news comes out, mitigates our 15-minute fair value gap. But in the midst of all of that, not only do we get a stop hunt, we get true manipulation, very strong 1-minute IFVG, very clean break-even point, and a super obvious, low resistance liquidity / trend line up to our 1.5 RR. So this is a trade that everybody should be taking. Super fucking clean, super easy. Yeah, so that'll be it for this session. Let's take a look at the win rate. So 60% win rate, nothing crazy. There was a fuck up in here, so one of those losses should have been nothing. So technically this should be a 75% win rate, but again, we'll call it 60% because it is a 60%. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something from this, kind of learned how to trade all-time highs, learned how to tackle data highs and how to target data session, or data fucking DOLs, holy I'm hiccuping. And yeah, so if you guys like this video, let me know in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.